fucking view thing here. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not super annoying for people watching. Because I think I have it in the phone upright mode instead of horizontal. But we'll see how it goes. See if anybody joins in for a minute. Just hanging out. How's the view of the, like I have my phone upright right now. I don't know if that's fucking with your guys' like picture, if it's like cut off or whatever. No problem, Fackler91. I'm a parts guy, I guess. What's up, Evan from Bradenton? Get it, just hanging out. Yeah. Holy shit, we got 33 people in here already. Yeah, it works good on cell phones. Let me know if like you guys want me to go live again with it sideways, because it doesn't let me do like the normal picture. Like I have the phone upright like you're texting, you know, straight up and down. I don't know if that matters. Hello, hello, hello. Random Auto Cheney. Pink Bubbles. What's up? Levi. How you hanging? I'm hanging by a ratchet strap from Harbor Freight. Salty Jawa. Hello. Salty Speed. Hello. What's the likelihood of that? We got a Salty and a Salty, two different people with the first name Salty. We got any pepper in here? I'm just kidding. SS Mustang, what's up? How's it going? Eric G from Oklahoma. Hello, hello, hello. Updates on the Grom, Dylan wants to know. The Grom is, I don't know if you can see it. It's like back there on the dyno, the green one. You can see it back there somewhere. I haven't really messed with it a whole lot. I got kind of frustrated with it. And it's just kind of been sitting, to be honest. I have like way too many other fucking projects right now to focus on that. Plus it's getting a little colder here. So motorcycle season is kind of on the tail end. Fun. What's up? Killer Projects, keep it up from Bill Waller. A lot of new names in here that I haven't seen before. Type R. You want to see this Type R? Look at that Type R. There's another Type R I'm working on. I'm just kidding. I am putting a Jack Spania intake manifold on this car and checking out some stuff in the head. It actually has a ported head and stuff, which I didn't know about. So a lot of that is coming soon. Big shout out from COVID Lude. Was just watching your HTS tuning content. Cool. What's up, Adrian? Hello, hello, hello. Sheriff, greetings from Suriname. I don't know where that is. Salty Jawa says, how am I feeling? I don't know. I've been okay, I guess. I haven't been great by any means. Just kind of seasonal stuff. Winter's settling in. I've been kind of really just tired and blah last couple days. But other than that, I'm trying to keep moving forward. You guys probably wonder why the fuck I'm hanging from my lift right now. This is my paramotor. This is my paramotor that I'm hanging on my lift from. Because I've been practicing trying to get in and out of the seat, and I think I figured it out. The last couple times I went flying with my paramotor, I was stuck dangling by my leg straps and I couldn't get up into the seat, because if you guys don't know, these things turn into a recliner and you can literally just sit here and chill once you get off the ground. But you have to like kick your legs up in order for the seat board to come underneath your butt. So I've been trying to figure out how to do that, and when I'm going all flying, I'm all winded from running to get into the air, and I'm like out of breath, and I'm sitting there dangling, not in the seat. I'm just hanging by my nuts, the leg straps on the paramotor. I'm just hanging there, and I'm like fucking trying to catch my breath because I just ran, you know, probably 5 feet, and I'm exhausted because I'm fat. And I don't think in the moment, like, what do I have to do to get in the seat? And it's kind of scary, and then I just end up coming back down for a landing. I can't actually sit up, you know, get up in the air, sit there and enjoy it like I want to, because it's hard for me to get into the seat. But I got some recommendations from a few guys, and they all told me to tighten up my leg straps. So I tightened up my leg straps, and there's 2 problems with it, or 2 things, one positive and one negative. So when I get into the seat, I can get into the seat now really easily, at least on the lift. But when I come out of the seat, you kick your legs forward, and you have to like put your gut out and your pecs out, and you gotta run. You gotta run. You gotta run. And currently the leg straps are so fucking tight, but like, look at that, I could pitch right back into the seat. So it's good for launching, but I think once I get up into the air and I'm flying around a little bit, I gotta loosen the leg straps back up when I'm in the air. Because once I loosen the leg straps, I might show you guys quick. I already lost 6 people talking about paramotor shit, and I don't really give a fuck, because I'm gonna tell you why I love this stuff and why it's been really good for me. And yeah, so now that I have the leg straps loosened, I'm like almost completely upright when I come out of the seat. And I can land, run it out, and boom, I'm standing. But when I launch to go back into the air, I can't kick my fucking knees up. It's like super hard to get back into the seat. So I'm sitting here dangling like this. This is how my last like 5 fucking flights have gone, because I've just been stuck like this and I can't get in the seat. And I'm flying 50, 100 feet off the ground, and I'm fucking freaking out, you know? So to alleviate this issue, I can, before I launch, I can tighten up my leg straps, which I'm gonna do here real quick. Just tighten them back up a little bit. And then I can just like kick my knees up a little bit, and I can get into the seat a lot easier. I'm gonna just tighten them up a little bit here so I can sit back down. There we go. Oh, see, they're not tight enough right now. I'm only halfway on the seat, and I have to use my hand to scoop the rest of it underneath me. But now that I'm in the seat, I can fucking sit here, relax, taking the view from however high I want to go. And for all the people that don't watch the Paramotor stuff, I understand you're here for Honda content. And I have a lot of really cool Honda content coming soon. Right here, I just picked up this car yesterday. A pretty good deal. And I have a lot of cool stuff coming for the K20EK. I figured out some restriction spots. I have a new intake manifold for it that we're gonna do some dyno testing back to back with. And yeah, I have a couple other cars outside that we're gonna do. And yeah, so I've been doing the Paramotor stuff a lot because like I've been, you know, I do Honda stuff like nonstop, you know, and something different in your life is kind of good once in a while, you know. You try to do something that's like not normal, not something that you normally would get into. And aviation, I've always been super scared of. And I never thought you could just strap a fucking ass fan, a back fan, whatever you want to call it, on your back and go flying and see the world from a bird's eye view. And it has been extremely good for my mental health, but extremely bad for it in other aspects. This sport is definitely not for the weak, the faint of heart. It's probably not the best for people that are scared of heights, but I am fucking terrified of heights. And yeah, I got into it just like as a, oh, I'll see what it's all about kind of thing. And I went to like 2 or 3 training lessons, and I got hooked mainly because the amount of exercise I was getting. And like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but since the beginning of my channel till now, I've definitely put on a few pounds that I'm not necessarily proud of, but it's just part of getting older, right? And you know, mental health and exercise kind of go hand in hand. Like if you're sitting around all day and you don't do a whole lot, or you don't get your heart rate up and stuff like that, it definitely can affect your brain, you know? And I noticed when I was going to these paramotor lessons and I was practicing, which means running with a fucking kite above your head for God knows how long, 3 hours at a time were the lessons. And I just noticed after all doing that for quite a while that when I would leave, I just felt so good. And like I had no anxiety. Like I just felt clear, like nothing in the fucking world mattered. And I was just like excited about doing this. So like it's kind of consumed my life for a while now because mainly, you know, like I said, the exercise is really cool. It's definitely cool that way, and I'm terrified of it. And if I can overcome it, I feel like I can overcome anything in my life because this was like one main thing that you know, going off the ground is like not normal. Flying is not like a normal sense that humans have, you know, like being on the ground is where we're kind of meant to be. But if we can get off the ground, it's something really special, and it's fucking cool, I guess. Sorry for my ramble there for a little bit, but I just wanted to explain to you guys why the fuck I'm hanging on my lift right now. It's because I'm practicing, because I want to get proficient at this sport, and this is probably like the fucking 15th time that I've hang tested like this, but I'm a hypochondriac and I always think something's gonna go wrong and I'm not doing something right. So yeah, but that's kind of where I'm at. And I've always been into motorcycles and cars and stuff like that, but this is something completely like off the wall different. And just to see what other people are, like what brings other people joy is really cool. Like I didn't think anything else in life was cool really other than cars until like a year or 2 ago, where I discovered other things in life where I'm like, wow, man, there's so much more, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shut up now. Christine's here. Everybody say hi to Mama Christine. We're gonna have our baby boy here in like 4 weeks. Her due date's in like 3 or 4 weeks. And I'm fucking so excited. I don't know if that's like another reason that I've been a little more anxious lately and a little more kind of, you know, is I'm fucking nervous. Part of the reason is like, why the fuck am I trying to do this paramotor stuff when I'm having a kid in a couple weeks? Like I could die doing this. Oh my God, I could die. But I also could die tuning fucking somebody's car and it blowing up in my face, which I'm, you know, pretty good at like making sure stuff's good before I tune it. You guys have seen that. Or like just riding a motorcycle or driving a car in general down a public street. I feel like I could die just as easily or even easier doing that. So I don't know, it's part of the reason that I haven't like committed into like fully flying yet. But I don't think I'm going to use it as an excuse anymore, because I'm not going to let stuff hold me back. And Christine has been an amazing supporter of all this, and she, you know, she's just really cool, telling me like, why are you not doing something because of something? Like you can die falling down the steps, you know what I mean? Like, don't, and there's a lot of people that are like, you're fucking nuts for doing that. You're nuts trying to do paramotor stuff. And I'm like, really? You race a Honda Civic from the 90s that weighs like 2,000 pounds, and like any little thing can go wrong and fucking it can blow up, or it can break an axle. I've had friends that have broken axles and they've gotten thrown into the wall. You know, stuff, everything we do is kind of risky. but like without risk, there's no reward, you know? So like, yeah, I'm fucking going off on a tangent here and I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now, I'm gonna read some comments. But yeah, Christine's, I can't wait for our baby boy. I'm super excited and I can't wait to hang out with him. I'm genuinely excited. Like a lot of men will be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to have my kid, but they're like, I don't know, you know, then I can't do all this, or then I can't do this, or then I can't do that. I'm genuinely fucking stoked to hang out with my kid. I'm 30 years old now and don't have a kid yet, so we'll see how that goes in life too. Like I said, there's way more, you know, stuff. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm going way off the deep end, and I'm sorry. That's why I'm dangling pink bubbles. What's up, Fresh to Spec? What's up? Hello, Ronald. Turbo Civic. Cheney talked with Armando. He's gonna get ready to put settings in HTS for Hunter Tuned. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna send Armando. If he messages me, I'll send him out a set on Monday. I told him I was gonna send him a set. I just never have yet. But if he's out there, I definitely will send him a set so he can do some R&D. Need to make classic Hondas on the Dragon. It's a great time. Yeah, maybe. That sounds cool. I just watched Chris Sadowski's videos on going to the tail of the Dragon. I've been watching your B20 videos trying to figure out a budget piston to rod combo for revs. Yeah, I mean the nip-in pistons or the YCPs are usually the ones that I run. All the way from Wichita, Kansas. Christine says, laugh my ass off. I'm husky. Pink Bubble says I'm husky. I believe that. I believe I am husky. Don't forget to like this, y'all. Random Auto says, don't forget to like this, y'all. 15 likes right now, 32 people watching. I can't believe people are still in here. I could be watching a movie with Christine, but here I am fucking hanging from my lift on a piece of Harbor Freight ratchet strap. My girl would be saying the same thing. That's funny. Saturdays are for the boys. Yeah, except there's only one boy here. I'm by myself, so I definitely could be hanging out with my beautiful fiance, but I'm not. Gotta love Hunter Tuned Live. What's up, Troy S. and Curly? It's gotta be a stress reliever, says Cheney. Yeah, for sure, man. Ella swapped a Cessna 152. Yeah, dude, this thing's got a 185cc two-stroke engine that's like from Italy. They're like super high strung out two strokes and they fucking rip. This thing, honestly, if you're standing with it and you grab a handful, this fucking thing's gonna put your face in the dirt if you're not ready for it. Hi from Cali, what up? I also have another car outside that we could maybe do a K-swap in or something. My grandpa dropped it off yesterday. It's an old fucking Corvair. I don't know if it's like 1960 something Chevy Corvair. It's rear engine, rear wheel drive. So that's kind of cool. Your fan needs a K-series. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. Yeah, I'm still doing the single cam build. The head's done. I'm just debating if I want to do an overbore on it or if I want to run the stock bore pistons that I already have. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Yo, K-swap the world. Yeah, K-swap's just, yeah. I mean, I guess Honda builds in general aren't really cheap anymore. A lot of people are like K-swap the world, but it's like not exactly cheap to do a K-swap. It's easier to work with what you got sometimes. But sometimes just obtaining anything Honda related is tough nowadays. It seems like a lot of it is expensive. Not here for the Honda content. I like to go fast and not brake on the starting line. Yeah, that's usually a good start, especially if you're going racing. Can you describe the feeling you get when you're 100 feet in the air? At least the last time I flew 2 days ago, and when I flew, I was climbing, and I was like above these houses and above these trees, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, holy fuck. Like, as soon as I get that high, I immediately want to let off the throttle and come back down because it's such an unnatural thing to be doing. Dangling by your fucking legs or dangling by your nutsack that high off the ground, you're just kind of sitting there like, oh shit. And that's like the initial reaction you get is, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. But if you start to just cruise and you're just hanging there, if you can get over like a minute or two of sitting there flying, your body kind of realizes like, hey, this is okay. And I'm trying to get to that point. And part of getting to that point is being able to get into the seat and, you know, just kind of kick back and relax. And that's why I'm sitting here hanging right now, is because I'm practicing getting in and out of the seat. But yeah, that's the feeling I currently have. There was definitely other times where I flew with an instructor and I went on a tandem flight, so he was in control of everything. I was just along for the ride. There's a fucking fly over here. I was just along for the ride, and there was times where we were like 400 or 500 feet off the ground, and I'm just looking around at everything. And honestly, guys, like, it sounds kind of gay, but like, I could have just sat there and cried. It was just awesome. Like, it's so beautiful to see the world from you just realize how small you are when you're that high up. And it's a really cool experience. Yeah. And to be able to do it on your own without a license, like, you don't need a pilot's license or anything to fly one of these. You can just do it. If you just bought the gear and taught yourself, you could. It's just, you know, it's very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. That's why it's always good to get training and stuff, which I did. And I'm kind of just on my own now, figuring the rest of it out. But yeah, that's kind of a long-winded answer to that question. I would be a little bit more leery that you are now a dad. Yeah, that's exactly another reason that I've been like fucking kind of scared to continue doing this, because I'm gonna be a dad here in a month or two, or a month, less than a month. Yeah, so that's like another thing that keeps me from doing this, but I don't want it to keep me from doing it. And Christine reminds me like every day, like, don't let yourself keep the baby from doing what you want to do. And that's part of the reason I put a ring on her, is because she's been so supportive and so cool with all of this. Car stuff, YouTube, drag racing, me not having a job for fucking ever, me being broke, me having some money, me being broke, me having some money. She's always been there to support me, and I can't thank her enough. So, yeah. I was wanting to try paragliding. I think it would be sick. There's a lot of calculations that have to be taken into consideration when flying. Weather and wind is a huge part of that. And yeah, that's another thing too, is like, this sport, for the most part, as long as your hand doesn't go in the prop and you're flying in good weather, you definitely have a lot of odds stacked in your favor. There's been times where I've tried to fly with like a little bit gusty conditions. And yeah, it's definitely like extremely dangerous if the weather's bad. But if the weather's nice and calm, you only have 2-3 mile an hour wind, it's pretty fucking safe. You just need to know weather, and you need to study weather, which I've been doing a ton of. I fucking hyper obsess over the weather and like looking at prog charts and fucking pressure, you know, high pressure, low pressure, wind speeds, winds aloft, all that stuff. I've been like getting really good at forecasting stuff, and I outsmart the meteorologists sometimes. I did last night, for example. Yeah, they said it was going to be windy last night, and it was actually really calm right at sunset. But yeah, it's definitely really cool. What's up, Master Cricket? Riding a motorcycle's dangerous, Christine says. Yeah, Cheney's shook. Probably like a whole new crack. Yeah, it really kind of is. And that's the thing too, is like, COVID Lude says everything changes when a baby arrives. Yeah, and I'm okay with that, you know. I'm okay with having stuff change. Obviously, I feel like our life changed a lot when we got our dog, you know. But yeah, I think we're going to be really good parents, and we're going to really enjoy it. Nice to meet you, Christine. Do what you want. Dropping hurts. Hello, Christine. Congratulations. The Surgeon General states that doing anything anywhere with anyone can be hazardous to your health. Yeah, exactly. Congrats. Kids are the blast. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Well, now I'm really gonna need to place the order for my catch can and stuff to help get some diapers for the little one. Hey, just order a fucking catch can, man. That's all you can do. Just order some parts off huntertune.com and that's gonna directly support the kids. So don't ever think that, you know, whatever. Ordering from my website is my full-time job. So my website is my full-time job. And it's part of the reason I haven't done a lot of tuning stuff for customers because my website's been so busy. I don't really have time for it, honestly. I have 4 boys and I started at 30. Sounds good. I might have to, once this one comes out, I might have to try again, you know? When you strap a fan to your ass and tell Jesus to take the wheel. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Send a prayer and help me fucking have fun and enjoy it without getting hurt, right? Congrats, bro. My son's first B-day was today. Hell yeah, dude. Much love and respect. Congrats. It's an awesome thing. Kids are the world and the future. And your daughter's 9th is on August 21st. Hell yeah. Have I said, does anybody know what my kid's name's going to be? I don't think anybody knows yet. Does the 7875 take a special exhaust flange? I think it's a 3.5 inch maybe. Hit me up on email though. I can get you one. They're like 40 or 50 bucks. What's his name going to be? Nobody knows yet, huh? Shout out from Houston, Texas. I messaged you on Facebook for info. Info on what? I don't know if you, yeah, I don't know. You didn't even respond. I even emailed you. Yeah, just try again, man. Sometimes I don't get back to everybody. Christine actually made a Facebook marketplace today using my Facebook account. And I think she made it like an hour and a half. And she said, I'm definitely going to fucking delete your Facebook account. There's way too many messages. So if that says anything, don't take it personal. It's just, sometimes I get overwhelmed and I don't respond because if I responded to everybody all the fucking time, I wouldn't have a life whatsoever. And it's tough. I have been responding to a shit ton of people. So I don't know when you tried reaching out, but like if it was within the last month or two, it was genuinely an honest mistake if I missed your email. So like I said, don't take it personal. Don't take anything personal if I don't respond to you guys. It's just that I'm busy. Just try to remember that. Put a speaker on Christine's belly and see what the music the baby likes. I did with mine and she started kicking to the music. That's fucking awesome. We might have to try that. That sounds awesome. I have 3 boys, bro. You will be fine. Point blank. I started at 27. Fuck yeah. What up, Walking Eagle 608? I'm in the WK myself. Bro, did you see the Mighty Car Mods case swap? Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it actually. They just came out with that video not too long ago. I've seen some teasers of it, but I haven't watched the video. I'm going to pretty soon. What's up, 608? Not for long. Do I need to buy pigtails to run your injectors on a K24? Yeah, just get the OBD2 adapters that I sell. I need a fuel pump for 800 horsepower E85 compatible. Get the Magna Fuel 4303. The ones that I offer, you would need 2 of them, so it makes more sense to buy the single one Magna Fuel 4303. Not bad, but wishing I had my stuff together younger because being old, taking care of a baby sucks more when you have aches and pains you didn't used to. That's another thing too, is like fucking getting old. I'm like 30 now and like I feel like I'm 50, you know? Just from like overall work stress and lack of exercise and all that kind of shit. I definitely, you feel every year that you're gaining. You feel it. H is the way, proud 3rd gen Prelude owner. I don't really fuck with H series too much. Hunter, when you are going to take the exhaust off the new hatch you bought, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that. Probably not tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to do it this coming week, and we'll put a video out for it. Getting old, period. I'm turning 40. Yeah. Wait till you can drop down, run your feet through the water, and trick, you can do a whole new level. Yeah. Foot dragging on the paramotor? Fuck yeah. Makes a great relationship. Trust, honesty, and communication. Abso-fucking-lutely, Pink Bubbles. That's one thing me and Christine have always done is we tell each other everything. We need an S2000 update. It runs great. I really, I'm going to plan to put a video out, and it's probably going to be titled "My 500 Horsepower Honda Actually Hooks on the Street," and it's going to be the S2000 ripping around. I'm already running your injectors and fuel rail on my way. Great products, no issues at all. Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for the feedback, Adam. Hunter Jr. No, it's not his name. No, his name is not Turbo. What tuning setup and what injectors, Cheney asks. Went to my grandson's B-Day. I have 4 grandsons and a grandchild, and I'm 52. Yeah, well, hey, man. Keep having fun though, right? I want to get my car situated, and I want to get it tuned. I'm building an F20B, and I need help. Yeah, sometimes I don't respond to stuff like that because it's a super open-ended question. And if you email me, you should probably ask more direct stuff. And if you're just asking for me to fix the car, I don't really have time currently. And when I do, I'll announce that I have time to fix people's stuff. Or maybe you can buy a phone consultation and I'll walk you through some stuff that you need to do. I used to do that, but I haven't done them as much anymore. You should remove your number, yeah, for sure. Hunter's replied to all my emails, this guy says. If all else fails, try and try again is what I say. Yeah, right? K baby, no, you're still young, I'm old. No, you ain't fucking old. I'm pumped to see how Kyle's MR2 with the new billet block runs. It's gotta be wicked. Yeah, part of me kind of thinks that it was dumb to put the billet block in just because like the car's been running really good with what it had. Don't fix what ain't broke kind of thing. But that billet motor is fucking badass. Try it because I love your content. Thanks, dude. S2K, gotta be one of the best roadsters of all time. It really fucking is, for sure. Anthony, I began at 11 years and counting. Yeah, me and Christine have been together about the same amount of time, so that's cool. I'm running the thousands with S300, yeah. If you said that you're running my injectors with HTS, you might have issues because some people don't know how to, sometimes the injector data isn't always right on HTS. So some people struggle more so with HTS than they do on data. All right, I'm gonna grab a beverage here real quick, and I'm gonna set my phone up. But fuck yeah, I'm excited to go fly tomorrow. I think the weather's supposed to be really good tomorrow. I'm taking these ratchet straps off. The weather's supposed to be pretty good tomorrow, and I'm pretty excited to do another little flight tomorrow. I'm actually genuinely fucking stoked about it. But yeah. Cheers, pink bubbles. I'm gonna set my paramotor up here on this table. Don't drink and fly, or drink and drive. 1 second. Probably gonna dip out here in a minute and go home and hang out with my beautiful fiance. Now that I kind of figured out what I need to do to get into the seat on my paramotor. So yeah, I'm gonna unclip here. Yeah, don't drink and run. Hang on 1 second. So when I take this thing off my back, it has shoulder straps, and I have this little white table right here that I just back my ass up into. Back that ass up. And probably fuck it up while I'm here. Okay, I think I'm out of it. We're good. Okay, we're good. And there she is. My little whipper. My little flying machine. Fuck yeah. Let's go. All right. So yeah, got this thing all ready to fucking go. And yeah, read a couple more comments. Fucking Chris says he'll fly with me. Yeah, you can fucking come practice if you want. I don't think I'd fucking send your ass up without at least, you gotta practice for at least a couple hours, dude. You can't just fucking strap this shit on and go or you're gonna biff it. You know what I mean? I actually taught my other buddy yesterday. We were flying because I got 2 of these kites, or 2 of the gliders, and I taught him how to clip in, and he fucking nailed it second try. So that's pretty neat. Full send. No, I'm not gonna drop into Israel. That's too far, dude. That's too fucking far. A couple of my buddies actually sent me, and he's like, dude, your fucking sport of paramotoring is the reason we're gonna go to World War III. And I'm like, dude, you can't blame it on the flying machine. They're just so cool, you know? Yeah, okay. We're not talking about that shit, though. Are you wearing flight gear to get used to balancing and functioning with it? Yeah, that's another thing, too. I wear it around a lot of times because, like, you got to get used to carrying it, and you have to run with that on your back. You have to run with it on your back, and you can use the throttle to help in running, because the throttle is also going to help push you forward. So you use the throttle to your advantage. The more throttle you use, the lighter the motor gets on your back, if that makes sense. So that's like a thing. I have some tuning experience from being a Kawasaki tech messing with power commanders on motorcycles. Power commanders are pretty easy because power commanders, all they do is manipulate the factory stuff, usually just like add to the factory file. They're a piggyback. I like Power Commander though, it's pretty cool. But a lot of the stuff that I tune is manipulating the entire fuel map and not just like adding to what's already there kind of thing. So it's a little bit different, but it's similar in ways as well. I ran into a glass sliding door. I need strong opinion. Should I supercharge B16 or K-swap a 97 Del Sol? Supercharger on a Honda, in my opinion, doesn't really work because a Honda doesn't really make a lot of horsepower, and a supercharger requires horsepower to turn it. And superchargers build a lot of heat, and there's not really a lot of good. I just don't think superchargers are really the way, unless you have like a good amount of power to start with. And a Honda B16 makes like 160 horsepower to the wheels, maybe. And it's probably gonna take 40 or 50 horsepower to spin that blower. So on 10 pounds of boost, you might make 200. If you just put a stock K-series in it, you'll make 220, you know what I mean? And it won't feel like the engine's fighting itself. The couple superchargers I've done on Hondas, they feel like they're fighting themselves. They make a lot of bottom end power, but like as soon as you get them spinning and they start fucking you know, coming into it, they feel like they're like loaded down, like you're pulling a trailer kind of thing. And if the trailer wasn't hooked up, you would be going a lot faster. That's like the best way I can put it. If a supercharger feels like you're making 300 horsepower, but you're pulling a trailer. You know what I'm saying? And it's harder on the engine, in my opinion. I would just put a turbo kit on that B16 if I were you. Because you can do a turbo kit probably cheaper than you can do a supercharger. Because supercharger kits are pretty expensive. Also running a 255 fuel pump for now, along with an ISR adjustable regulator from my old SR20. Yeah, that sounds good. How high did I go? I think I've only gone to like 75 or 100 feet so far. Have a good night. Take care, Christine. I get really high on my couch. Yeah, that's definitely another way to do it, you know. How much power and money you trying to spend? Hunter was just saying K-swap parts are getting more and more expensive. Yeah, well, a B18C is probably cheaper, or a K20 is probably cheaper than a B18C nowadays. Just being straight up honest. $5,000 budget, Nick says, yeah. I would turbo it, dude. I'd fucking turbo it all day. Best drivability and power. Fucking turbo it, dude. How's the Haltech going? It's going good. It still has a starting issue from time to time, like a crank sync issue from time to time, but it runs good once it's running. I have a Del Sol with a factory B16. Yeah, dude, fucking work with what you got. I would work with what you got 100%. You might get a little bit of boost creep depending on the manifold you're running. The VSR 6262 turbos are extremely reliable, and if they fail, I'll cover it. Or I'll work with you, you know what I mean? The turbos I sell, I run them on my own personal stuff, and that should say enough for you guys. I have VS Racing turbos on every single fucking car I own. Every single one. So I would buy a VS Racing all day, every day. And the wastegate is going to depend on the manifold and where the wastegate's placed. If the wastegate placement is shitty, you're going to get boost creep. If the wastegate's placed in a proper position, you should be able to manage. I have an 05 Accord with a K24. Yeah, all motor can be reliable for sure. So can a Turbo B16 though. I watch all your tuning videos before doing anything other than a base map. Fuck yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm glad I can help. Hondas need turbos, yeah, for sure. What's up, eBay Turbo? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't talked to you in a while. Haven't seen you in here in a while. Must be a sedan. Tyler Choi wants 10 to 15,000. I actually might go buy. I'm actually in the process. I might go buy a 2015 WRX from a guy. And I might fix it up and sell that. Otherwise, I don't know. What do you want for a fun daily? Do you want all-wheel drive? Do you want front-wheel drive? Do you want rear-wheel drive? Do you want 300 horsepower? Do you want 100 horsepower? Do you want 1,000 horsepower? What do you want? You know, got to think about that stuff too. K-swap, I did a supercharger. I'd go with a B18. A little more power if you already have the supercharger. Yeah, I would just sell the supercharger, to be honest. I wouldn't ever put another one on a Honda, personally. Yeah, best to use that power to power the turbo. Exactly. Appreciate you folks with your input and knowledge. I think we got a pretty good group here, guys. You know, I feel like a lot of people can bounce ideas in the comments of a lot of my videos, you know. So I'm like here to help with that kind of stuff. And I feel like my channel is a little bit different than a lot of other people's. I do stuff that's like not necessarily like standard, you know what I mean? Like we use a lot of budget stuff, we use a lot of budget parts, and we try to get the best bang for our buck around these parts. And yeah, and I think we have about equal success with that versus guys that spend $20,000 on a build. Sometimes they have the same amount of problems, you know, so spending more money doesn't always make the result any better. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on how smart you are when you're buying parts, you know, and what companies you're working with, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna not blabble. I love it. Plus, there's so much shit you can do. Make 230, yeah. Y49 B16. VTEC, yo. B versus K. Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, they're a fucking horse apiece. K's definitely will make a little bit more reliable power, in my opinion, compared to a B, but they're also a little bit more expensive. Sometimes. They're a little bit more expensive to swap into cars. 180,000. How much would that go for nowadays? I don't even know. Depends how clean the body is. Stuff like that. I'm doing a J swap. Fun. Yeah, perfect. If the engine and tranny are original, that's the best. I'd rather have a fucking stock unmolested motor than one that's been all fucked with. Those are the best ones. And I'm going to do a video series coming soon Nick Roberts, I'm talking to you specifically, and I think I'm going to help you specifically finish your build. And 6 months from now or a year from now, when you actually get it finished using my videos, I want you to mention it. And I want you to maybe send me an email or something, because I'm actually going to be doing a project soon. I have a lot of projects, right? But one of my projects I'm going to do, I have a completely stock, unmolested B18C1, untouched, completely stock. I'm going to do the best budget turbo kit money can offer, and it starts with a top mount manifold that I just picked up for $187 on eBay. This is probably going to be your best bet. You're going to spend like probably $3,000 or $4,000, so you can take that extra $1,000 you have in your pocket and take your girlfriend out to dinner, or go buy some cologne to go get you a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, but this manifold that I picked up, I don't know, man. These manifolds aren't going to be in stock for long. There's one eBay seller that's got them. They're 187 bucks. Don't go fucking buy them all now, because I want to go buy a couple more, but they're on there and they're pretty legit. So you buy that. I got a set of head studs that we're going to drop in one at a time. We'll probably put a new timing belt on it, do some basic maintenance stuff. And you can run 10s, make 450 horsepower with your stock B series. And I'll show you how to do it. So stay tuned for that, because that's all possibilities that can happen if you do stuff right and know what to look for. I still have a soft spot for B series, but I like them all. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I've never been in a position now to like have all these options. So like, I think that's part of the reason that's like fucking me up with like continuing to build stuff, is like I have a lot of options. Sometimes not having options is the best option. You work with what you got. I work with what I got. There's like 5 fucking cars outside I could build if I want, and I don't know what one to do. That's like the worst problem to have, honestly. Like it's everybody's goal, it's everybody's dream, but it's also like the worst fucking problem for me to have, because I don't know where to start and I don't know what to do. Like, where is my time best spent? You know? Chad's been following for years. If you want to keep AC and power steering, want to go turbo on a Hunter 62? I don't know, man. I don't really keep AC. I've done power steering, but I haven't kept AC. You can try. You can try with a top mount. I don't know if it'll clear. I might try a setup on this little EK that I got. We'll see if we can keep AC, but I doubt it. I have Haltech 550 set up for 1,000 injectors similar to your style. Would you be interested in testing it out? I have a B20 GSR head. I mean, maybe, yeah. Let's try it. Great thing I got in the works is helping a friend with a B16 instead. The payment he offered. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, dude. That sounds like a good deal. Unmolested motor is the best motor, dude. Fuck yeah. Facts for real. Nothing wrong with that. I found a B16 for 900 bucks last year. Couldn't pass it up. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. All I need to put together, have it ready. Civic transaxles. Yeah, dude. Go pick one of them fucking manifolds up before they're gone, dude. I don't even want to say anything. You're right, Carl. I shouldn't have fucking said anything. Because I'm telling you guys, you go buy one of them fucking manifolds. It's, I'll show you here one more time. It's legit, guys. It's like super thick fucking stainless. The only reason it's cheap is because it's fucking mild steel. It's not stainless, but fucking who gives a shit? They're beefy as fuck. That bitch ain't gonna crack, in my opinion. Maybe it will crack in a year, but who gives a shit? You got a year out of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're budget oriented. You could go buy $1,000 Speed Factory manifold or whatever, and you're gonna get a better product probably, but you also might still have problems. Just because the part's more expensive doesn't always make it more reliable. You know, a reliable part that's like proven sometimes still has problems. You know, we're talking with cars here, guys. Like, you can put a brand new tire on your car and you can still run a nail over. You know what I mean? Like, just because the tires are more expensive doesn't mean that you can't run over a nail. You know, that's kind of an analogy that I like to say. Yeah, and just because you buy my injectors doesn't mean they're gonna not fail if you have like fucking sand in your gas. You know what I mean? Like, I had a guy actually just send me back a set of injectors that said blew up 2 of his motors. And I tested them uncut on video, opened them up, and tested them, and they were fucking perfect. So, like, it wasn't the injector, but he blamed it on that. And then I've had guys that, like, have had injector issues, and it turned out to be, like, the filters inside the injectors were clogged with, you know, stuff and debris. You know, like I said, you can have those issues with a $900 set of injectors, or you can have those issues with $200 set of injectors. You still might have the issues at the end of the day. Because, like I said, we're modifying cars here, guys. We're not, this isn't like, it's not what the factory was designed to do. But we're doing our best with what we can and doing best with the budget we got. Yeah, some dude says only 1 left. Motherfucker, I'm gonna cut this live stream off and go buy it right now. Son of a bitch. I honestly wanted to buy like 20 of them and fucking sell them on my website. And I'd sell them for like $250. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly thought about that. And I was gonna make a video talking about this turbo manifold, but I don't know. I might just scoop 10 of them up, you know, and then sell them to you guys for like a small little profit so I can buy diapers for my fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? That tune you sent me has rowdy 2-step. I don't remember what I sent you, but sure. The J's are slept on. I don't know, man. Yeah, they make a good amount of horsepower, but they don't fit worth a shit into a car. You know what I mean? I don't really like the J because you got to run a standalone or the stock computer, you know, and it's a lot of fucking around for a pretty heavy engine in a front wheel drive car. I would put a J in a rear wheel drive setup, but maybe not a front wheel drive. I just watched PFI make 1100 on a B series on the Apex 6270. It wasn't even sweating. Fuck yeah. Yeah, the 6262 I have, there's a couple guys that I have sold them to that are running in the 9s in the quarter, so that's pretty good. I also have a 6762, but yeah, VS Racing definitely needs to come out with a 6270 or something like that, or a 6266, something with a little bit bigger exhaust wheel for guys that are trying to push like more than 700 horsepower. I think that's a thing that needs to happen soon. I need to put my LS swap Dodge back together. Yeah, dude, for $187, if you get 187 days of driving it, you'll be happy. Fuck yeah, that's a great analogy. I want you to rebuild my stock GSR. I'm not gonna rebuild a fucking Honda engine stock. I refuse. I will always put better stuff in it. Maybe email me, but I don't really have a lot of time for that stuff lately, but I'll try. Looks the same as the $600 PLM. Yeah, you know what's fucking hilarious? Is I have a PLM right next to it, and you guys probably can't tell a damn difference. Here's the $187 one. There's the PLM. Pretty fucking similar. So yeah, I'd buy the $180 one all day. I don't know what you want, Sean. Now you gotta go home, buy 1 or 2. I'm gonna go buy one, dude. After I fucking hang up here, I'm gonna go buy a couple of them if there's any left. I'm gonna do it. Stock block J. Yeah, dude, fucking, that's awesome. It's also more displacement than a Honda 4-cylinder, you know what I mean? There's stock sleeve 4-cylinders running in the 8s, you know what I mean? If you added 2 more cylinders, I'm sure you'd be in the 7s. Like I said, it's just a lot of, they just don't fit that well. They're great setups for a rear-wheel drive car. And I think that Chris Boyette guy's got it in an S2000. So yeah, makes sense in that aspect. It just doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to put it in a front-wheel drive car. Rear-wheel drive, fuck yeah, all day. Yeah, need to figure out an ECU. Gotta have good fuel system. Yep. Haltech 550. Cracked the sleeve. Better buy it now. One left. I'm gonna go buy it. Watch. I'm gonna have to pick your brain about what rod and piston. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, see you later, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. God bless. And I'm gonna put out a video in the next couple days. I promise. I've just been stagnant. Sorry. Okay. See you later. Have a great one. Peace out, Girl Scouts.